Hello and welcome to another Gaming with Killatia. Today we're taking a look at the hit DLC game Alan Wake American Nightmare for the Xbox Live Arcade. Originally released back in March of 2012, I know a few months late but let me finish. Alan Wake American Nightmare recently found its way onto the PC a few days ago, May 22nd to be exact. So now it'll be a perfect time for me to finally review this game and express my opinions about it. Here's a quick plot summary of the game. Alan Wake was thrust into a storyline that he created for the TV show Night Springs by his doppelganger Mr. Scratch. Now Alan will do whatever he can to get out of the time loop nightmare before Mr. Scratch can destroy what credibility Mr. Wake has in the real world. If you play the original Alan Wake, the gameplay won't be any different in American Nightmare. Weaken your enemies with the power of your flashlight. Once they're weakened enough, then shoot them down with the power of whatever gun you chose. And while you're at it, hunt down secret manuscripts across the land to better explain the world around you. Graphically, the game is just as good as the original. However, the lack of a daytime level is very disappointing. The music and sound effects matches the game perfectly, the controls are flawless, and the voice acting is at top notch as always.
Tell me more about the signal.
It's almost as if something's being transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't properly there. I don't know how to describe it.
I do have one major complaint about Alan Wake American Nightmare, and that's the levels themselves. There are only 3 levels: the motel, the observatory, and the drive-in movie theater. Now to be fair, they are not badly designed, but with the way the game is designed, you have to visit each levels 3 times each. I do understand that Alan Wake is in some kind of a time loop here, and the levels do become progressively faster to complete each time you visit them, but I still can't help but feel that the developers, Remedy, were being a little lazy when it comes to level design. However, with that being said, I cannot say that Alan Wake American Nightmare is a bad game. It's actually a pretty solid game and a perfect follow-up to the original. Yeah, the main game only lasts about 4 hours, but for $15 you can't really complain. Now there is an arcade mode if you want a little bit more replayability with American Nightmare. You just have to survive wave after wave of fallen enemies until dawn comes and shine light across the land. Personally, I didn't enjoy this mode too much, but I'm sure there are a few of you that will. My final thoughts: Alan Wake American Nightmare is a good follow-up to the original. I highly recommend it to fans of Alan Wake, and here hoping that Remedy will develop Alan Wake 2 in the future. I give this game a solid B. This is Killatia signing off. Hope to see you next time.
Another printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary.